everybody, welcome to a little bit of a longer episode of the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise here on MLB The Show 18. Not a lot of Pirates to be shown here. We got a lot of minor league playoffs, both of our minor league teams in the postseason. Nothing going on in Game 1 here between the Indianapolis Indians and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, until Scranton scores that one run right there in the second. So now into the fourth inning, we get one back. We get two, as a matter of fact, to take a lead right there. Now in the fourth, they get it back. They tie the ball game on us. Aiden Whitford with a walk, a single by McKay. There's a solo shot on their part by Goodrum, and then they get a bunch of little hits to get a couple more runs. They're up 5-2 now. Going to the sixth inning, there's a solo shot by Scherzer, whatever the fuck you say his name, I have no idea. Anyway, there's a two-run shot by Aiden Whitford to get us right back in the game. It is 6-4 now, bottom seven. Now we go top eight. There's a double, there's a single and a run scored, and there's a two-run shot by Aiden Whitford, getting us a 7-6 lead. 7-6 lead, bottom eight, a little trouble. They tie it up at 7. We're going to bring in Donahue. He'll get us out of it. Top 9, there's a solo shot by Rogers, and that's going to give us an 8-7 lead. We're going to bring in our boy Taz Hobart, and he closes it right out. What a drama-filled game number 1 for the Indians as they win at 8-7. Then we go to Altoona. They're taking on the Richmond Flying Squirrels in round 1 of the playoffs. Let's see how they do. Nothing going on for the better part of the first half of this game, really. Just not a lot of people getting anything going. Not a lot of hits. A solo shot by Bobby Boucher might break this game open. We'll see. It's a 1-0 lead for Altoona currently. There's a walk. There's a hit by a pitch. And then a double with 3 runs scored, a bases clearing double by Sepulveda. That's going to give us a 4-0 lead against these Flying Squirrels. A double and a run scored for them. That's going to put one on the board for them. We're going to bring in Willie Hobart here, see what happens. And he will get us out of it. Bottom 8, a 3-run shot by Sepulveda. He is bringing in all the runs today. There he is, a homer, 6 ribbies out of the 7 that we got. So game 1 wins for both teams. Now we go back to the Indianapolis Indians. We get a solo shot, we get a couple runs. So it's 3-0 already in favor of our Indianapolis team. Solo shot by Diaz, going to give us a 4-0 lead now as we move into the 5th inning. Bottom 5, they get a double. They can't do anything with it. There's a double and a run scored by Tom Wood, and another double, but the runner thrown out at home. But we do take a 5-0 lead into the 7th inning. A couple singles, but a strikeout with the bases half full. Going into the bottom of the 8th inning, now top of the 9th. Where we could add to our lead, and we do. A single with 2 runs scored makes it a 7-0 game. Luis Escobar, we're giving him a chance to close this one out. He does it. He does give up a solo shot, but still able to get through a complete game. Wasn't a shutout, though. Now we go into the next game with the Altoona Curve. They already have a 1-0 lead with Peter Lambert on the mound today. A lot of walks right there, but he's able to get out of it. What a pitching performance right there to be able to get out of that. They have a 2-1 lead now. Now top 5, Lambert still there. Still going pretty strong. Lambert now starting to give up hits in the 6th inning. So we take him out for Tyler J., who strikes out the side, it looked like. Couldn't really tell, but I think he might have. And then we get some hits here in the bottom of the 6th inning to give us a 3-2 lead. Tyler J. beasting through the 7th. And now bottom 7, we are getting some runs across. Again, it is a 5-2 lead right now. Tyler J starts giving up hits. We bring in Willie Hobart. He gives up a 3-run jack. 5-5 right now. We got a tie ball game. Bottom 9. We need some offense, and we get none. So Willie Hobart going to get taken out here for Edward Cabrera. He's giving up stuff. We're going to take him out. They get a single with 2 runs scored here in the 10th inning. No matter what pitcher we put out there. They get a grand salami. It is 11-5 in extra innings. That is the worst extra inning game I've ever seen any of our teams play. Moving on. A chance to close out the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre team. And Scranton-Wilkes-Barre going to start strong with 3 runs in the early goings of this game. They take it. They take 3 runs in the 2nd inning. Richie Kelton, little nerves there in the 2nd inning. And then he gives up a solo shot, which is going to make this a 4-0 game. Richie Kelton just not his strongest performance today. And we needed a strong performance from him. And it is 4-2. He gives up another solo shot to the same man, Ludwig, who makes this a 5-2 game. We got loaded bases, and they can't get any runs across. That's just the story of our life today. Can't get anything done in this game. And then a solo shot by Rogers draws us a little bit closer, but it is a 5-3 loss. Scranton-Wilkes-Barre lives to fight another day. Now, Altoona locked in a tight series here with the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Let's see what they can do. Look at that, 2 runs scored for Altoona. Blaine Enlow on the mound. He's going to give up a run there in the 2nd. Both pitchers yielding runs in the 2nd inning. Enlow going to give up another single and a run scored and another run scored. So 2 runs off Enlow in the 3rd. Then a solo shot in the 4th, making it a 4-2 ball game in favor of the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Into the 7th inning we go. Eduardo Rivera on the mound for the Flying Squirrels. Enlow still there for us, but we're going to pull him for Jeffrey Paxton, and he is going to get out of that somehow. Ian Gardick on the mound for the Flying Squirrels. We're going to pinch hit. It's not going to do anything for us. We're going to bring in Eddie Cabrera, who is actually going to give up another run. So it is 5-2 now. We're going to take him out, put John Randall in there. It is 5-2. Now 5-3 as we get one across, but too little too late. And now Indianapolis, can they close out the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders? So far, haven't been too lucky in doing that. There's a run, 2 runs across for our Indians in the 3rd inning, giving us a 2-0 lead. Into the 5th, again, nothing much happening. 6th inning, there's a double for them. They get a single and a run scored. They cut the lead in half, 2-1. There's a double by Tom Wood, but nothing comes of it. A solo shot for them to tie the ball game. We're going to have to take Ojeda out. We put in Miguel Castro. He's going to give up a run. It's going to make it a 3-2 ball game. Another single and a run scored. We're putting Jordan Hicks in there. He will get us out of the 7th finally. Now into the 8th inning. He'll get us out of that. We need some offense. Runners on the corners with 1 out and 2 straight outs right there. That's going to hurt. Just couldn't get anything across when we needed it. And a 4-2 loss. So that will go to a Game 5. Now Altoona against the Flying Squirrels. Will this end up going to a Game 5? It's quite possible. All right, we have a 1-0 lead here in the 3rd. They get 2 runs across in the 4th. It's a 2-1 ball game. As we're into the 6th inning already. into the 7th inning already with not a lot happening. Bottom 7. A little bit of trouble starting for JoJo Romero, so we put John Randall, who gets us right out of it. Top of the 8th, a 2-run shot by Bobby Boucher, making it a 3-2 ball game in favor of our Altoona Curve. Paxton comes in. I don't like him. We're going to take him right out. Lucero comes in. He gives up the runs. It's a 4-3 game, and we have been eliminated by the Flying Squirrels in 4 games after winning the first one. So Altoona's now out of it. We don't have to worry about them, but the Indians are still in it. Can they win this game number 5? They're already up 1-0 from the first inning run. Tie ball game now with a run off Miguel Castro in the 3rd. We're actually going to take him out. Put in Contos. George Contos is on the mound for us now, because we got quick hooks in game number 5 here. Contos gives up a single. That's going to be a hook for him. Here comes Jordan Hicks. Gives up a triple and a run and gives up the lead big time. It is a 3-1 game right now. We need the offense. A double and a run scored and a runner thrown out, which sucks, but it is 3-2. Bottom 7. Jordan Hicks giving up some hits. We're going to take him out. We put Donahue. He strikes the guy out to get us out of this. Now we got 2 guys on. The single and the run scored, and a 3-run shot by Tom Wood is going to give us a nice 6-3 lead. Taz Hobart going to close it out, and a dramatic Game 5 win for our Indianapolis Indians. Now we're going up against the Pawtucket Red Sox for the, what the hell is it, Independent League Championship or some shit like that. But anyways, for the title here, going up against the Pawtucket Red Sox for the pennant, I believe it is. And it is 1-0 Red Sox at the moment. All right, 1-0 Red Sox. We take him out. We're putting Donahue in there. Top 6th inning. We get some offense. 2 runs scored off of a double right there. We got a 2-1 lead now. Just got to hang on to it somehow. Donahue gives up a hit and a stolen base right there. So we're going to put Ryan Presley in. He's going to get us right out of that inning. Ryan Presley going to give up a single. Ooh, he's got bases loaded. We are going to throw Taz Hobart in probably for the 4-out save if completely necessary. He is giving up some hits. We got to trust him. He's giving it up, and they beat us. So Taz Hobart with the blown save, giving up the dub. We had to trust our closer, and it did not pay off in that instance. Now, Game 2 against these Pawtucket Red Sox. We should have had Game 1. There's a solo shot right there by Lynn. They have a 4-0 lead with 3 runs scored, or 4 runs scored off of Louis Escobar. We get 1 back in the 4th, or 3 back in the 4th. I'm sorry. It's a 4-3 game right now. Bottom 5. Conto's coming in. They get the sac fly. It's a 6-3 game. Contos gives up a 2-run shot to Blake Swihart. It is now 8-3. Juan Lagares is in this game. It's funny how much they cheat by bringing freaking major leaguers down. And we lose that one 9-3. Not looking good at all for the Pawtucket, or for the Indianapolis Indians. Somehow a game accidentally simulated there as I simulated a major league game. Dummy me. But anyways, a 3-run homer by Chang. It is not looking good early on here. A triple. Tom Wood gets a triple. Oh, it is not looking good for the Pawtucket Red Sox, though. It is 7-0 8-0 early in this game. A 2-run shot makes it 10-0. There's a solo shot by Juan Lagares and a 2-run shot by Escalera. They're starting to get some runs back. It's 10-3 right now. Now 10-4. There's a solo shot by McKay and a triple by Austin Meadows. Sack fly right there will get that one across. It'll be 12-4 going into the 6th inning. A single and a run scored, a single and a runner thrown out, so it is 12-5. Solo shot for Williams, making it 13-5. They're starting to get some hits. We're going to bring in Presley. Presley will get us out of that. He will go into the 9th inning and get us out of it. And we will take another game. So now going to another Game 5 in another series for these Indianapolis Indians. This is absolute craziness. But we do have a 2-0 deficit early on in this game. Now threatening with bases loaded, we get 1 run across out of it. So now into the 3rd inning, Tom Wood going to lead us off there with a nice triple. We get the sac fly. It's a 2-2 ball game into the 4th inning now. 4th inning, we get a double. We get a fly out with Diaz on 3rd, but we get nothing out of it. A 2-run shot for Anderson for Pawtucket, and Pawtucket is ahead 4-2. A 2-run shot for Aiden Whitford ties the ball game. We get a double with none out. And a double by Diaz is going to bring across 2 runs. It's 6-4. We have a lead. We just got to hang on to it. These games tend to go back and forth. Just got to hope that our pitchers can get the job done here. We have not had great luck with our pitching here in the minor leagues for some reason. There's a double Aiden Whitford. But we get no runs out of it. Now we're bringing in the dude. Can he redeem himself? Taz Hobart does close it out, and we do win the International League Championship. However, we're going to be taking on the Iowa Cubs in the National Championship. So this is for all the marbles right here. So it's a 1-game series. It is 1-game natty right here. Do we get it? We'll see. Mariano Ojeda on the mound for us. We have a 1-0 deficit early. Had corners, couldn't get anybody across. Ojeda gives up a double, a single, and a run scored. It is 2-0 in favor of the Iowa Cubs. They're going to give up a double with a run scored. Brennan McKay bringing one across. Tried to get the sac fly, didn't work, but the single brings a guy across. Then we get another nice hit. It is 3-2, baby, with those 3 runs in the 6th. However, Ojeda has bases loaded, 2 outs. We bring in Cuntos. He gives up a single, which is going to bring across 2 runs. So we're going to take him out. We put in Hicks. He gives up runs as well. So it is 6-3. So no matter who we put out on the mound, they just want to give up runs. Williams gives us a 2-run homer, which gets us back into the ball game at 6-5. Jordan Hicks gives up a double, so we're going to bring in Presley. He gets us through. And now McQueen flies out. Chang flies out, and I will take you in game. Down to our last out. It is Aiden Whitford, and on the 0-1 pitch, he's going to fly this one into center field, and that is going to do it. The Iowa Cubs are going to be your national champions. It was very, very close, though. Our Indians had a chance. Better luck next season. Anyways, that has been the minor league playoffs. Big episode coming to you guys next time as we are going to get to the playoffs in the major leagues. So please drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comments section your playoff predictions for the major leagues.